All right, what's up, guys? I am here with David Arias. David, give yourself an introduction, man.
Hey man, um, I have like a background all over the place. I've done IT. I've done like construction work, deliveries, all types of shit, man. Even I've
Yeah.
even worked at Subway.
How
And
uh how old are you?
I'm 35.
You're 35. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to ask you the secret to the fucking fountain of youth eventually, too. Because you look great for 35. I think you were like 25, dude.
You just gotta keep stressful people out of your life, man.
I guess. Christ, I mean, I'm 44. I feel probably older than I look too. But I don't know. I mean, AJ tells me you're an NBH, like natural born hustler. You've got a lot of shit going on. You're constantly doing something, chasing the dollar, and you said you got a little bit of exciting news today. So tell me, man, what are you doing?
I mean, I've been calling. I've been with you guys since like April, pretty much, and
Cool.
I haven't been really making any progress. But with this new system that we have, like, and AJ on top of my ass, like, I'm feeling better and better than ever.
Yeah, AJ is. Yeah, he's not gonna think it's derogatory. AJ's been a cracker lately, right? He's just on top of it. Fucking get to work, get the fucking call. So tell me what it is you're working on, man. And I mean, we could take this anywhere you want to go. So you got questions? Ask.
I mean, I'm getting the hang of the system, and just today we got a lead. I mean, I got this guy. I left him a
All right.
voicemail. I left him a text message, everything, but he didn't answer until like way before he sent me a text message.
Nice. So
It's
what?
a burnt down property. It's in Newark. He straight off the bat, he's like, I just need 100,000.
Yeah, don't give me the address, but I am kind of curious where in Newark. Do you have like a ward or something like that?
It's like I don't know if you're. It's like closer to Route 22.
Gotcha. 22 or 21?
22.
22. Okay.
Actually, almost Union.
Gotcha. It's burnt down. He wants 100 grand, right?
Yeah,
Is there any debt on it? Like, what does he owe?
just a $5,000 lien, tax lien. Uh,
Okay.
the mortgage is actually clear.
What was he's asking 100 grand? What do you think it's worth?
Um, I mean, if you look at the picture, it's burnt down. He said the foundation is still good, but we'd have to go check it.
So typically, the way that I've seen valuations on burnt down properties, like if it's just a total card off gut job, it's going to be the price of the lot minus the cost of carting off the house.
Yeah.
So, what are we looking at? $30,000, $50,000 in dump.
The lot itself, I think it's like 90,000 somewhere around there, off the top of my head.
Okay. I might know somebody that might even want to buy that thing, believe it or not. I got some friends down there. I got some guy, Benedict Pierre. He's a nightclub owner, but he buys a lot of properties down there cash because he's got a lot of excess cash from the nightclubs. Good guy to know. Um, thinking. Did this guy have insurance on this thing?
Do what?
Did he have insurance?
That I didn't ask him. Good question for tomorrow, though.
Yeah, that's a really good question. You want to ask him if he had an insurance policy on it. He had an insurance policy on this particular property before it burned down with no liens. I mean, he's gonna get his money. I could take him through the process of doing that. At that point, you might as well just give it for the low price of for free because I just got you your 100 grand.
Okay.
So he owes 5,000. He wants 100 grand. You tell me it's worth 90. Find out if he had insurance on the property. If you had insurance on the property, this thing is going to be a slam dunk. You're probably going to sign over free and clear property. If it's worth 90, it costs 30, 40 to cart the house off. We could probably get you a quick 30 grand, something like that. It's the way that my mind is working right now. So, all right, this is interesting. What else do I need to know about it? Is he the only owner?
He's the only name on the property, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty awesome.
And
And he just,
he's the one that texted me out of the blue saying the only thing he said was like, I want 100 grand. And I'm like, cool, you want to talk? I got him on the
wow.
phone.
Wow, somebody who actually knows what they want. Okay.
Yep.
What else do I need to know about this particular transaction?
I mean, I just found it this afternoon, like 6 o'clock, so I'm just like still new to the information. I can't give you the address. It's in that southern part of Newark. A little bit run down. It's burnt down. I saw the picture, but I would have to go investigate it myself, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you throw enough shit against the wall, eventually something's going to stick. But this is a pretty interesting meeting. I don't mind being in on. I am really curious about if the guy had insurance or not. I've seen some interesting transactions come out of some stuff like this. I'm also thinking that in the event it burned down, he may have collected the insurance, right? And
Okay.
now he's trying to double dip, which that happens to, but I'm just gonna have to ask some questions.
Good thing to keep in mind.
What else is going on with you? What else are you working on?
Nothing really. Just I really have all this time right now. My schedule got a little fucked up, but I pretty much have to pick up my daughter every day at 11:30. So I'm always there at home.
Yeah. I met her in the office the other day. She's absolutely adorable.
She just started.
So are you a single pops?
Yep.
Okay, just because it's probably going to be quite a few women that watch this. He's on the market. Comments tell us. What else do I need to know about you? Give me a little bit of background here. Where you been?
I've been all over the place, man. I told you I've worked IT. I've delivered kitchen cabinets, like in the actual box truck. Everything.
You got a box truck you could drive if I need a bunch of appliances and kitchen cabinets picked up.
But yeah, I did that work. I did a lot. I did 4 years of IT. I've done recently a lot more like handyman work. I was gonna show you a playground outside that I helped build.
Wait, that playground that was in the background before?
Yeah. That's
Really?
I'm actually at my friend's house. He had built half of it. He got stumped, and I just came and I just finished it in one day.
What would you charge me for something like that? Because my son's gonna need something like that pretty soon.
It depends on the size of the playground. Put it somewhere around like $250 a day. I got you.
Okay, fantastic. This is good to know. I might need a swing set in the not too distant future, maybe like next spring.
If you check out my Instagram, I have like 3 or 4 of them on there.
Awesome shit. Okay, so
I can build you a gazebo too. Anything backyard.
this is starting to become a pretty interesting contact. My mind is now going places with this. Were you born in this country?
I was actually born in Costa Rica.
Really? I spent 4 months in Costa Rica.
Yeah, we're at.
So I spent 3 months in God, what the fuck? It was up in the northeast, right? So it was. I'm trying to.
San Carlos.
It was near the Rio La Suerte. Okay, it was like a patch of old forest that had never been cut down. Got a grant and a scholarship in college.
Yeah, Rio Silvestre. It's a park, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was there in 1999 for 3 months doing biological research because you guys didn't have a field guide yet. But it was some pretty interesting shit. Lived in the jungle, bought a pair of jungle boots. They rotted out the first one. Walked around with sandals the next 2. Did a whole bunch of crazy research, and it's a beautiful fucking country, and they still won't take my blood. It's like not exactly where the tourists were, and I took my first ex-wife on a honeymoon there. It was supposed to be a month, but 28 days in, we were in Hako, and she broke her face in a surfing accident, and we had to get home. Blew out the back of her orbital, fracture, and a fucking mess.
Wow.
Nah, yeah. It was some interesting shit, especially since like they stitched her up in an emergency room that had no windows and like dragonflies were coming fucking in and out. I was like, wow, this is really that. Get me the fuck out of here. No, I love it. It's a beautiful freaking country. It seems like everybody's very educated. Like you guys must have school systems? Because it just seemed like everybody spoke some pretty decent English and everybody was pretty friendly.
Yeah, I actually grew up here. I was born there. I came here when I was like 3, but I did go back when I was 21. I went back. That's where I got my first IT job. I was working down there for a year.
That's awesome. So please tell me you speak Spanish.
Claro que sí, no hay problema.
Thank you, fucking Jesus. That is such an edge.
I've been leaving voicemails in Spanish too.
That's amazing. Now I know in the network when I got somebody with a Spanish who to give it to. In fact, totally gonna have to make a note on that one. Sounds like potato chips. So where do you want to go with all this real estate stuff, dude?
Just to be honest, wherever it takes me, man. At this point, I really don't care. Like wherever I can help, whatever I need to do. I literally changed my Instagram to real estate investor. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, but where do you want it to take you? Like, I know you don't care, but there's got to be some kind of vision.
Yeah,
If you're not sure where you want to go, we're
I mean,
probably not there.
just without the real estate, I have the capacity to build like anything in your backyard. I can make a company just on that. I've been thinking about doing that. It's like a backyard landscaping company. That goes hand in hand with this business anyway. Like, I can improve
Absolutely.
properties. My father has a hardwood flooring business. I have another cousin that's in the construction, so it's definitely like in the family. Like I would be the one creating the business for everybody.
No, it's pretty awesome. Where are you living now? Like, what town are you in?
Somerset County.
Okay, not too far
You know,
away. Well,
Somerville.
I've been there. I mean, I don't know if I can find it on a map without a GPS, but in Somerset County.
Somerset
In
County.
fact, I think there's a town called Somerset too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's been a while, but I had a couple of houses there years ago.
Cool. Well, this will be my backyard. This is where I would do the business, I guess.
All right. So what's the biggest challenge?
At the moment, just getting through the fear of making the phone calls. I've been working
What-
through it. And I'm getting better at it. So
What's scaring you about it?
just the unknown, because you can get anybody on the phone, and this whole business is complicated.
Yeah, it's really complicated, but what I mean, so what scares you about it? Just not knowing what to say?
I guess, but either way, like I just got to practice and I'll figure it out. Like I'm not scared of it anymore, to be honest.
You know, all you're really doing is you're creating rapport, you're asking questions, right?
Yep.
And you're doing your best to get them to be forthcoming with information. You don't have to solve their problem over the phone. I mean, you view this like dating. Your goal is to meet them face to face, right?
Yep.
Because if it was dating, you're not trying to have sex, you're trying to get laid in person. So, I mean, go ahead, man. Ask me questions like I'm a seller. Let's do this.
Oh shit. All right, my man. You said you want 100,000. Let's check out the property. What's going on?
Okay. Yeah. I want 100,000. You want to check out the property? When can you be there? And are you gonna bring the check?
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
When can you be there? And are you gonna bring the check?
You're breaking up. You're gonna bring cash? Is that what you said?
I told you I want 100,000 for the property, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So when are you coming with the check?
I mean, first of all, we do have to check out the property in person. Do our homework, do our due diligence. We have the contract ready to go. If you're ready to make that decision today, But yeah, to be honest, I don't know how fast you guys can do that shit, man.
Now you're talking about like me as your partner on this transaction, how quickly we could do it, or
Yeah.
so when I'm on the phone with somebody, right? Let's do it this way. You can hear me, correct?
Yep.
All right, you're the seller. I'm calling you up. You ready? Ring.
Hello.
Hey, is this David?
Hey, yeah. What's up?
Hey, David, this is Chuck. I'm giving you a call because I got your number off of this list, Penn's list, and I'm looking to buy some houses in the area. I was just wondering if you were looking to sell.
Well, to be honest, I do actually have a property for sale. It actually burned down.
Really, I'm really sorry to hear that. When did that happen?
Not too long ago, actually. It was like 2 months ago. I'm still
Two
trying to like
months.
figure out what to do.
Do you mind if I ask you how it happened?
Um, to be honest, I think it was like a light switch. I don't know. It's like something outdated.
Okay. Did you have insurance on the property?
I did not.
You didn't. Did you have a mortgage on the property?
I did.
You
Did
did. How much?
actually because no, I don't have the mortgage anymore, so it's free and clear.
So you paid it off.
Yeah.
Okay. Because a lot of times, if you have a mortgage and you're making payments, part of
You
that
gotta.
mortgage is road for taxes and insurance. And I got your name off of the list, Pennant's list. So typically, that's going to be people that are 3 months behind on their payments or more. If you do fall 3 months behind on your payments or more, the bank will actually pay your insurance for you. So in the event that it burns down, they get their money and you get yours after that. So if there was a mortgage, whether you're making payments or not, chances are you're covered. But again, you're telling me that there's a mortgage on the property.
That's the
Hmm.
uh,
So I'm trying to figure out how you showed up on this list, right?
because
And
I do have a $5,000 tax lien.
tax lien. Okay, so there is somebody trying to foreclose on the property, right? And how much did you say you wanted for it again?
100 grand.
What are you basing that on, David?
No idea. I mean, my house just burned down. I'm just looking at the property values in the area, and I just have my number set on that 100,000.
Okay, I mean, you know what a comparable is?
I do. I don't know about the guy.
Okay, so a comparable would be something similar. So let's say if your house had 3 beds and 2 baths and it burnt down, I would have to find 3 other houses in 1 square mile that also had 3 bedrooms and 2 baths that burnt down and sold in the last 6 months. Now, where is this property?
Newark.
Okay, I don't think that's going to be a problem. There's probably plenty of houses that burnt down in 6 months, right? Now we can go out and burn a few houses. Don't do that. But all right, so you got your heart set on 100,000, right?
Yep.
Now you understand that I want to buy the property from you, but if I'm going to use one of my credit lines, right, take out a loan, they're going to come out and they're going to do an appraisal. And if it doesn't appraise for $100,000, the bank won't let me write that check. So we really have to determine the value of your property, and it's really hard for me to do that over the phone. So what would be a good day and time for me to come meet with you and actually see the property or what's left of it?
I got tomorrow at 2 o'clock
Tomorrow at
available.
2 o'clock. You know what? It looks like that's going to work for me. Now, do you live there? Was it a rental? How'd that work?
It's a rental.
It's a rental. Okay. So, it's a rental property. Was it one family or two?
I'm sorry. I think he might have actually lived there. I'm sorry, but
It's okay.
it was a 5 bedroom, 2 bath, one family, I believe.
I was going to ask you if you actually live there. Do you have a place to go?
No, I've just been staying at my sister's.
You just been staying at your sister's. All right, I'm really sorry about that. All right. How about this, David? You're the only one who owns this property. You don't have a wife or anything.
Nope, just under my name.
I'm going to meet you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Can you do me a favor? Make sure you have your ID with you, and bring any paperwork you might have on the house that wasn't destroyed by the fire. It's nothing personal, but I've been doing this for almost 20 years, and sometimes people try to sell me houses that they don't own. I'll show you my ID too. I just want to make sure you're who you're telling me you are. As long as you are, I feel a lot better about the situation. If you got anything on the outstanding tax lien, fire report, anything at all, it could only help. And then if I believe that I can give you $100,000 for this property and it makes sense, and I'll still make some money on the back end too, I'll do it all day. But if it looks like it isn't worth as much and nobody would really be able to pay that much, are you willing to entertain a realistic offer, like what the properties are actually worth?
I mean, yeah, that sounds good, I guess.
All right, listen, I'm not going to guarantee that I can buy this thing. I would like to. Okay, if I can't, but I can push you in the right direction to get rid of the property and make a few dollars, even karma, if I do good, it's going to come back around to me. We cool with that?
Sounds good.
All right, man. Tomorrow, 2 p.m., I'll text you when I'm on my way. You drink coffee?
Yeah,
What do you take it?
just black.
Black? Oh, I got a man after my own heart. I like my coffee like my women. Hot, strong, and black. Definitely not bitter.
Yep,
I mean, that's just. Did you like the way that kind of flowed?
that was awesome.
It's it's kind of just being comfortable stumbling through a conversation, being confident, asking questions. That's all I'm trying to do is make you comfortable and surgically extract information along the way. So what else you got going on, man? How else can I help you out? Because if not, we're just gonna have to talk about psychedelics or some other shit you're into.
Man. Well, I have baby mama and I have my daughter.
Yeah, how's that working out? I got one of those too. Actually, got two daughters. One baby mom, one ex-wife, one current wife, son, and then 11 years from now, I'll find out if I have a possible 16 more donor children.
Sounds good.
And you were wondering where Chuck Daddy came from.
Well, I just have one baby mama, one kid. She just started.
All right. How's that situation working out for you?
Not really the best. It could be better, you know.
Yeah,
Just a conversation between the two of us could be better. But since it's not, to be honest, priority is my daughter. Like whatever I can do for my daughter, I'm here for.
I really like that attitude. So, can I ask you what happened with you and the baby mama, or is that too personal?
I mean, same old, same old. You move in with somebody, you have a baby, like it doesn't work out, you start arguing, can't reach a consensus, and then that's it, dude. Like,
What are most of the arguments about? I'm curious.
just random ass shit, to be honest. It's like not having the patience to understand each other, you know? We're just like fighting the fight.
You love her?
To a point, to be honest, not like romantically anymore, no.
Okay. I understand that fully. So you have no hope of making this work out romantically.
Nope.
How old is she?
She's 32, I believe.
Okay, and you're 35.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you this: you're definitely in the right business. You're always going to lose money chasing women, but you're never going to lose women chasing money.
Agreed.
It's a mathematical equation.
Yep.
I don't know. It's a pretty interesting phenomenon, and I'm fortunate. I haven't really experienced with my current wife, but nobody ever tells you that as a man, your brain pretty much stops maturing at 25.
Hmm.
It does not change until you're like a senior citizen or you get Alzheimer's. No man in history has ever properly vetted a wife or baby mama because you actually chemically become a different person after childbirth. And it's just a matter of how drastic is that change going to be. So far, with my
Agreed.
current, I've been very fortunate. So what's the future hold for you, man?
To be honest, on my mind, just business, man. I don't even want to deal with women. I want to focus on this.
That's that's when they come at you hard when
I
you have
know.
goals. So, I mean, like, really, what's the first tangible, quantifiable goal?
Get on this cold calling. Get as many leads as I can. Go from there. I'm gonna follow your guys' lead. Actually, I don't really know where it's gonna go. As far as with my stuff, I'm ready to start up businesses. I can do that landscaping stuff. I can work with my father's business. He has the hardwood floors. I can help my younger brother start a business. Wherever, dude.
What can I do to help you out?
I'm just gonna keep watching and learning, man. I got a couple of meetings. I'm watching you on Instagram. I got my own Instagram going.
Nice. What's the biggest challenge you got? Doesn't have to be real estate.
Just like the biggest challenge I've had in life in general, like just people not believing in me or believing me in general. Like I'm done trying to prove that. Like I'm just gonna blaze my trail and not care.
Yeah, you got to kind of stop giving a fuck what everybody thinks about you. Who doesn't believe in you?
A lot of people.
Well, I mean, we talk friends, family.
Just a little bit all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I started doing this. I started this business when I was 24, right? And it became pretty obvious pretty quick that I wasn't going to get a lot of support. I mean, my dad definitely encouraged me to quit my job, jump ship, do this shit, do whatever I want, chase my dreams. My mom came around and realized it too, and told me, you're 24, you should be taking risks. It's the time to do that shit. I told my sister about it. I love my aunt, my cousins, my uncle, all these other people, and they weren't the most encouraging because it wasn't the most traditional path. Get everybody else in my family's a doctor, an engineer, something like that, and I honestly just stopped talking to them about it. I kept everything very surface. If I had to blow off a family event to get a deal done, I would do it. And 5 years later, I was worth seven figures, and I threw two back-to-back Christmas parties where I rented out this fancy restaurant at like $6,000 a head, and they all showed up, and it was now everybody's interested in what it is that you're doing. So
Yep.
count your allies, keep your nose to the grindstone. If there's anything that I can do to encourage you on my team, we're here for you.
Awesome.
Believe me, I get it. The struggle is real.
Definitely is.
You got me for another 30 minutes, man. Got any questions? You got anything else you want to know?
I was actually going to write down the questions, but I didn't even have time for that.
It's okay. Do your best.
But yeah, I'm loving this. I'm not really liking that one little tally count thing, but the rest of it's pretty awesome.
The one little what thing?
The tally count. I don't know if you know.
The tally count. Is that like how many calls you got to make in a day?
Yeah, but it's like a separate website. You got to like keep track of everything, like all the calls, missed calls, voicemails. You got to like separately do it on a separate website. It's kind of annoying. Like it's supposed to be built in the system, but they haven't figured it out.
Oh, I'm sure they will. In the meantime, tracking is like really, really important. I mean, another thing that I always do is every time I'm going to talk to anybody, I always save all their contact information on my phone. First name, last name, house, are they a seller, right? Where it's this company, whatever. Because when the time comes to sell and they reach that certain level of desperation, they'll find you in the middle of the fucking night. And just like ex-girlfriends, I don't ever want to be taken by surprise. You know? So, oh, hey, 2 years later, I remember you. And you want to fucking laugh, but I can show you the check. And I can show you the guy. My record now is I followed up with one guy for 16 years and change.
Wow.
Now, that's every month. That's a text. That's a phone call. Occasionally, it's a letter. We get something to eat. I sell it to you. I'm going to sell it to you. You come by and bring me coffee. We really formed a fucking relationship. And I bought this guy's house for, it was like 160, and I sold it for something like 350. It's insane. It's a $200,000 check. Didn't swing a hammer. Didn't do a fucking thing. Bought, sold, done. Time was right. And I mean, I got a lot of other ones like that too, where I followed up for anywhere. I think my record before that was like 11 years. Those the big ones. And you get some smaller ones here and there too. I know I had a 4-family for years with 2 illegal apartments in the basement that I got from an IRS agent that filed bankruptcy. I called her for 11 months, and like by the 3rd month, it just got funny. It would just be like, okay, Crystal, before you tell me to go fuck myself, go fuck yourself, click. You know, month number 12, hey, one last call before I leave the office. Crystal, before you tell me to go fuck myself, you know what? I'm packing my shit and I'm moving out now. Come get the house. Wait, what? I had a bunch of friends over my house from college. It was like, you know, guys, I know I said we're going to hang out, but everybody pile in the car and we go buy a house. We did. And it's like the fortune is really in the follow-up. It's more of a relationship business than you could possibly fucking imagine.
I mean, I definitely agree with that because that's how I handle every type of business I do now. Like I always try to be the best I can. I try to do the best work I can, whether it's the handyman work, whether it's landscaping. I always try to keep that relationship.
I think that's the inner Costa Rican in you.
Sorry?
I said I think that's the inner Costa Rican in you.
Tico, man.
Pura vida.
Pero yeah.
Can you surf, bro?
No. Like,
kill me.
I can give you a tour of the whole fucking country. That's no problem.
That would be amazing. I love that place. I gotta go back. I'd love to show my wife that place and like my kid and like I don't know, man. Costa Rica always felt kind of safe to me.
Mm-hmm. It's not.
No, I know. It always felt safe. And then I realized that when you drive by a prison, everybody goes home for the weekend.
Yep.
Can you explain that one to me?
Politics.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
I've never seen that in any other country.
But yeah, I pretty much just went to go live there for a year. I had a nice job, IT. I just went ham. Beaches everywhere.
Beaches, seafood, hearts of palm, yoga.
Mm-hmm.
The real shit.
Yep. That was a good time.
What other questions you got for me, brother?
Not too much, to be honest.
Okay. Doesn't have to be real estate.
You have questions for me? I guess I don't know.
I'm pretty good. Pretty happy. I want to see you keep plugging along and keep doing it. And I wanted to let you know, like, here for you if you need something. I was pretty fucking excited. AJ's like, yo, he's got one. Got a fucking live one like right now. I'm like, all right, we cancel live. We don't have to do this recording.
Yeah. When do you guys have the in-person meetings?
So we've been doing these cigar events. We're probably going to move the office, I think, to Bergenfield, just because, like, whenever we do these in-person meetings here, it seems like not that many people show up. It's like ever since the pandemic. Then I got some fucking event in a stinky cigar bar, and I got all these old men with money showing up with cigars and bottles of booze, and they're smoking joints, and they're hanging out, and they're telling me to let women in for free now. We had a band last time. So I think we're going to move the office to Bergenfield. There's a bar nearby, a pretty cool like little conference room they give to me for dirt. Probably going to start again next, probably November, December, something like that. Fire it up, keep it going.
Cool. I'll be there.
All right, brother. You want me to send you an invite to the cigar thing?
Yeah, do it. It's on the Meetup, no? Meetup app?
Yeah, it's on the Meetup app. You can find it there. I can text it to you. And yeah, man, if you got nothing else, I'm going to wrap up, go home, play with the kid, make a vegetarian dinner, and going to do another one of these ayahuasca retreats this weekend.
That is awesome. They do it in Costa Rica, too.
Yeah, it's you ever try it?
Nope.
Highly recommend it. It's your kind of thing.
I really want to go. Yeah.
All right, let's get to know each other a little bit better. I can invite you next time, but I will tell you this: it's first time was a little rough. Second time felt oddly more beneficial than a lifetime of therapy. It's crazy. It's just like going through your life and fast forward. It's like, holy shit, here's some bad shit, and we're staring at it, staring at it, staring at it, staring at it. All right, I don't need that shit anymore. It doesn't serve us. Moving forward, it's not recreational. I'll tell you that. But I think it's something that a lot of people would benefit from. And I think if it ever became mainstream, it might put fucking psychology and psychiatry out of business as a whole. So talk to my guy AJ about it, because see if I can set something up again soon. We'll fly the shaman in from Brazil.
From game. Sounds good. Brother.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. Hey David, give yourself a plug. Let people know where they can find you on Instagram, and we'll drop this in the live tomorrow.
Gotcha, man. The Instagram is Dave_real_estate_investor. Pretty simple.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. Keep me posted on how you make out with this new deal you got. Thanks for coming on. Talk to you soon, brother. Good shit.
Thank you.
For now.